I've got lots of questions for you, but the first question I got is, am I the Jackwagon? A user submitted story to us. We have to determine if they are the Jackwagon in this story.
Okay. Well, also we have Labubus, and they have taken over the world. And they are here in West Virginia, specifically at the Thrifty Mountaineer. And we will have an expert on the show to tell you, all the grandmas and moms who have no idea what Labubus are. We have an expert here at our studio to let you know all about Labubus.
Very cool.
And we have some new Reddit stories, so some surprise, interesting Reddit stories coming up. Maybe cryptid related.
Some cryptid Reddit stories?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, I don't even know about this. This is a surprise.
Yeah.
I'm excited. All right, well, let's jump right into it.
Okay.
All right, guys, welcome to Almost 7 Always Us. I'm Corey.
I'm Kelsey.
And to start the show off, we got the Am I the Jackwagon? I've got it wrote down here. This is funny, like a month or so, I don't even remember when, posted on Facebook and said it was inspired by the Reddit, what is that, the AITA? I know, I was trying to do the letters. So we did a West Virginia spin on it, Am I the Jackwagon? Put that out on Facebook, and I was like, you can submit it to our email, almostheavenalwaysus@gmail.com, if you have a good Am I the Jackwagon. But, nobody really responded, so I deleted the post. I was like, I don't even like that idea. We're going to scrap it. But then I got an email where somebody did submit. And so now I'm reconsidering the whole thing. I think we're going to bring it back. Yeah. Well, let's see how this segment goes first. If this goes well, we'll bring it back.
Okay.
But this is a user submitted. This guy here is out of Elkins. And what do you call people from Elkins anyway? Elkinites?
Jacob, let us know.
That's what I was saying. Ask your brother. Elkinesians?
Elkinesians.
Elkins folks? I don't know.
People from Elkins.
But for us, we're going to call him the Randolph Rambler. That's what I've decided on.
Okay.
He says, hey, y'all. Long-time listener from Elkins here. Appreciate everything you do. Love the mix of weird, wholesome, and hilarious. Here's my situation. My sister-in-law, we'll call her Becky, though that isn't her real name. She asked if she could borrow my smoker for her husband's birthday cookout. Now, look, this thing is my baby. You know it's serious when a man calls it his baby.
Yeah.
I like where this is going. I spent 2 summers restoring it, replaced the firebox, welded a new handle. I've been seasoning it for the past 3 years like it's a cast iron skillet. The kind of smoker that makes grown men nod when they walk past it.
I know what that's like.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
I admire that smoker. I can tell already. Anyway, last time she borrowed something of mine, it was my trailer. Just a basic one I use for yard work and dump runs. When I got it back, the wiring for the tailgates was hanging loose. The fender on one side had a small dent, like they cut a corner too tight. I asked her what happened, and she kind of brushed it off, said her husband might have bumped something. Didn't think it was a big deal. They brought it back while I was at work, just left it in the driveway. No offer to fix it or anything, just a quick text that said thanks again with a thumbs up emoji.
That's kind of rude.
Here we go. Becky's gonna Becky, right? Must she take it to a demolition derby or something? Like, how does it come back like that? Anyway, when she asked to borrow my smoker this time, I wasn't exactly in the mood to hand something over I actually care about. So this time I told her no. Actually, I told her, sorry, I've already got plans to use it that weekend. And technically, that was a lie. I didn't have any actual plans, but I didn't want to explain myself or get into a whole back and forth and open a can of worms about what happened before. So here's where it got spicy. She found out we didn't really have plans. She went and told the whole family I was being selfish. My mother-in-law called me stingy. My brother-in-law texted me a grilling meme. I don't know what that means, but I respect it. And my wife, bless her, is stuck trying to keep the peace, saying, I get it, but maybe you could have just said yes and supervised the what was it, a cookout?
Well, that would be annoying. Supervise someone else's
birthday
cookout.
Party? It's a birthday party?
No,
What was it? I have to get back and read. Birthday cookout. Yeah. I feel like I was just setting a boundary, right? I didn't scream, didn't cuss, just politely lied and protected my meat rig. So tell me straight, am I the Jackwagon?
I don't think he is the Jackwagon.
Hold on, you can't just jump right to the conclusion. We got to analyze. We have to analyze the story. Now, something to keep in mind, and we're not going to say any names here, so we're just calling him the Randolph Rambler.
Okay.
But Rambler's the one telling the story here.
Mhm.
So when you tell a story, you're always going to make yourself the hero of the story,
Mhm.
right? The other person's the villain. That's how every story goes.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to keep that in mind a little bit. Maybe Becky, not a real name. You know, maybe she's got a different side of the story. But so we're going to analyze what we can tell just from this. Based off this is all we got to go off of. Let's try to analyze it. Borrowing Becky, she doesn't have a good track record so far, right? Damaged equipment before, never apologized, never really made an attempt to amend anything. That doesn't make her a terrible person. Her and maybe the brother was the brother. She's the sister-in-law, wife's brother's wife. Is that what it is?
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to go back and look. Hold on one second. My sister-in-law for her husband's. Yeah. So that would be.
So her sister's
Or
husband.
sister's husband. Okay. Yeah. So I'm not saying that they're terrible people, but they may be people you don't want to loan stuff out to. So I get where he's coming from. And here's the thing about a smoker, okay? A smoker is not a grill.
Yeah.
A grill is one thing. A lot of people have grills. When you get a smoker, when a West Virginia man gets a smoker, it becomes part of his personality. Let's be honest. Am I right?
Yeah.
When a West Virginia man gets a smoker, now he's a guy that smokes meat. That's part of his personality. That's part of his identity. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So he's not asking for, can you borrow my car for the weekend even? He'd probably be more likely you want my smoker? I'm a pride and joy. He called that thing his baby.
Yeah.
See that? Leaving it in the driveway with a text, that was insane. I mean, that's like crashing someone's car and saying, "Oh, thanks."
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like
LOL, thank you.
If that was
Appreciate
me,
it.
I would be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Like, I'll do whatever." I would at least say, like, "I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do this."
Yeah.
Like, do you need me to pay for something? Like, I feel like I would at least say that. You can't just leave it in the driveway and say, "Thanks."
Thumbs up.
I would be so upset.
What's a thumbs up anyway? That's like passive aggressive. It's like saying "bless your heart" with your thumb. Definitely. That's
Yeah,
not
like it's okay. It's not bad.
Speaking of when I said like it's someone crashing your car and saying "LOL, thanks," didn't that happen? We don't want to get into like too many personal stories, but
Yep.
We know someone who did that, right?
Yeah.
They borrowed a car and crashed it, and then was basically like, "Haha, thanks, appreciate."
Yeah.
That was a real story.
Yeah, that was a real story.
Happened.
Yep.
This is separate from this, but we know someone else that happened to.
Yep.
But anyway, and the brother-in-law texting the grilling memes. I thought that was hilarious. I don't know exactly what that means.
I don't either.
You need to send us the memes.
Is
Rambler.
it like,
I want to see the memes.
Was it like cool, like I wish we had that grill.
That's probably what it was.
But it's not a grill.
I know. It's a smoker. So the brother-in-law, I guess he would be the brother-in-law, isn't even getting it right,
Yeah. And why should he be responsible for supervising someone else's birthday party?
Yeah.
I think if it's yours, he should have just been on. I think he's not the Jackwagon, in my opinion. But he should have just been honest, like, "Hey, did you know that you damaged this?" And be like, this is my smoker. I don't really want to transport it.
He said he didn't want to get into all that back and forth and opening that can of worms because that was water under the bridge. He felt like they kind of put that behind him at this point. Although they never really apologized, so never really made amends. But I think at least Rambler's point of view, he's like, "It's the past. I didn't really want to rehash all that." And maybe there's a whole thing there. Like we don't know the family dynamics. So I think he was just trying to keep it as simple as possible. So he's just like, I actually am planning to use it myself.
Yeah.
And I was hoping that would be the end of it. Mother-in-law called him stingy. That's a low blow.
I don't even think that's how you would use that word correctly.
So now they've got the whole family involved. They've taken it beyond their group and they've told the mother-in-law, probably any other in-laws that are around, and like, "Look at him, he's such a jerk."
I think this is where I would just start laughing. Like, oh, this is...
And this is what makes this story a little bit uniquely West Virginia, the small town pressure. Small town pressure where everybody knows everybody. And this is this kind of stuff. Now that's Elkins. So, a little bit bigger of a small town in West Virginia. But the word gets out. Like, look at Rambler over there with a smoker, not sharing it.
I think that's a little much.
Yeah, it says, if you don't lend it out, you're the villain. Nah, he was just setting he was attempting to set a boundary. I don't know how well he did it by telling a little white lie. I get it, though. I get why he didn't want to rehash it. I'm about to give my judgment, but what else you got now on this story? Anything else?
No, I don't think he's a jackwagon. He should have just said, I wasn't going to bring it up because it wasn't that big of a deal, but you did that to my trailer. And trailers aren't cheap. It's not like, it's just a trailer. Like a utility trailer is expensive.
Yeah.
And he could have just said, "I don't really want you all transporting my smoker. Like, it's my smoker. I want it to stay where it's at."
Mhm.
You know, you can just say it nicer, but I don't think he's the Jackwagon. But this communication. But redneck men, they're not communicating things.
They don't communicate.
They're not going to
usually.
communicate things until they're like really mad, and then it turns into something dumb like that.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to get caught up in this dumbness.
Well, so the classic Reddit rules, they say either you are, or the other person is, or there's none. That's how it works. So in this case, are there any Jackwagons in the story?
They are.
You think the sister-in-law's Jackwagon?
Yeah, absolutely.
For calling him out on it?
For both accounts. For not offering or even apologizing for the trailer, and then making a big deal about this. Like, who freaking cares? Even if, like, I asked Wes if I could borrow his smoker, could you even imagine? For one thing, it's the size of our house.
We would never ask him.
Yeah, we wouldn't ask because we're not insane.
Yeah.
But if I did, and he was like, "No, I'm going to use it," and then I found out he didn't, what would I be like? I'd be like, oh, "What's this freaking jerk?"
We would call up the
But
family
would I
and
call
tell everybody.
anybody?
No, right? No. Yeah.
He would offer to cook for me. He would be like, "How about I just make your food?" And
Well,
I'll
that's
bring
what the
you
wife
food.
said. She was trying to do the happy medium. She's like, couldn't you just go and supervise it? But he didn't want to. He didn't really have plans, but he just didn't feel like doing that. And he's like, I don't want to go work.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
It's his weekend.
It's his weekend.
Day off, probably.
Yeah.
Who cares? She's a Jackwagon. The entire family is a Jackwagon except for him, and his wife is half. A soft Jackwagon.
I think she's trying to keep the peace at this point.
She's a soft Jackwagon.
I think what I always recommend to people whenever people ask me for advice is to try to be direct and honest with people. That's what I try to do.
Mm-hmm.
There's a way to do that without being too direct and too honest. You know what I mean? Like if somebody was like, does this dress make me look fat? You know, I'm like, yeah, you look like a freaking whale. You wouldn't say that. You'd be like, no, but the ruffles are kind of strange. Like, you know, I don't know, it's the best dress, but you wouldn't overdo it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a way there. I get where he's coming from, where he don't want to rock the boat. He just wanted to keep it simple. I just want to enjoy my weekend. I'd rather just say I'm doing something.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder how they even found out. Their wife must have ratted him out unintentionally, I'm guessing. They probably was like, what y'all doing this weekend? She's like, oh, we're not doing anything.
It's weird that she's having a birthday party for her husband, but they're not even invited. She's like, can we use your smoker, but you're not invited to the party. Now, there's another aspect of it. Because why wouldn't they be invited to their in-law's birthday party?
I don't know. Maybe it's...
Even if they're not friends, it's close family. You can't say it's almost for close family.
I mean, it's close enough that they want to borrow the smoker.
They're like, can we use your smoker, but you're not invited to our party? No, that's an a-hole. I mean, that's a Jackwagon.
Jackwagon.
Jackwagon. Done. Case closed.
I'm going to say this one's not a close call for me. Not a close call. Randolph Rambler, you are not a Jackwagon. That is my verdict. You are not a Jackwagon. Now, Becky, on the other hand. Becky, she's a Jackwagon.
That name is trouble anyway.
That's not her name. He used that to protect.
My Aunt Becky's an angel. So.
Okay. But she may be listening too, honestly. Not your aunt. Well, your aunt might be too, but I'm talking about in-law Becky.
Well, let this be a lesson, in-law Becky. Let this be a lesson. Don't be...
You know what, Becky? Why don't you tell us your side of the story?
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Can you imagine?
That trailer was dented when I took it.
That could be. There's a whole other world of storytelling out here that Becky's got. But as of right now, based on what we know, Becky, sorry, but you're the Jackwagon. That is my verdict, and that is your verdict. Yep. All right, that's a new segment that we're going to try to keep doing.
Yeah,
now that we've done this one, I think it was fun.
It's funny.
I say we'll keep them going. So if you've got a story, go ahead and email us at almostheavenalwaysus@gmail.com and give us your best Am I the Jackwagon story. Because that was actually fun. I like judging people.
Yeah, yes. When we feel like judging people, well, please let us judge you.
Very good.
Okay. So, do you know the craze about the Labubu craze? I guess is what you call it. It's the hottest thing right now. It's this creepy little cute character, just a little stuffed animal that has, I think it's cute. I keep saying it's so ugly, it's cute. But it's taken over the internet. It's taken over the world. People are fighting over these things. Yeah,
these things are weird. These are like little demon rabbit gremlin toys. I think they may be possessed, possibly. I don't know.
Well, I hope not, because we have 6.
And the Labubus, that's Labubu.
Yes.
Okay. People were wondering right now. I guarantee we have listeners out there that are grandmas, grandpas, even moms and dads. Their kids have asked them for it. And Labubu, Pap and Mama are like, what the heck is a Labubu? And then to make things more confusing, so when I first heard about them, you and the kids were talking about, Then you said Labubu, or is it a LaFufu? I'm like, a
Mhm.
LaFufu. Now, what's a LaFufu?
You got really confused over
I was
that
like,
one.
what's that? LAFUFU?
Yes,
LaFufu? What's a
LaFufu.
LaFufu?
Okay, so the Labubu is the real thing. A LaFufu are these fakes that have been circulating in the secondhand stores like eBay or whatever. So they're fake. They're fakes, and people that you can obviously tell they're fakes. Like we can put a picture of a real one and a fake one right here, and you can tell. Our daughter has settled for LaFufus, and we have 6 LaFufus.
When you first said LaFufu, I thought that was like a different species or a different brand.
Oh yeah,
But basically, LaFufu is a shorthand term for fake, right?
Yes.
So it's not like a real thing. Like a LaFufu is not a brand.
No, it's not a brand.
It's just what
It's
everyone's
the
calling the
fakes.
fake Labubus.
Yeah.
And from what I could tell from the ones we got, like the boxes even look
Everything looks
legit.
identical.
And it has the real brand,
Yeah.
which is Pop Mart.
Mm-hmm.
They got big teeth, huge eyes, and they look like they know what you did last summer.
Yeah.
I saw one little guy that looked like he was running moonshine from county to county back in the 30s. These things are ugly.
They're cute.
I think our expert will bring some.
Okay.
And then we'll see what they look like.
Yeah.
But so these are like a collectible. People are trying to collect them all.
Mm-hmm.
I know I still got Beanie Babies somewhere up in my mom's attic. So I was all about that back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And they had the tags on them and all that. I was keeping those just in case they were the next Bitcoin or something.
Yeah.
Truth is, I don't think they're probably worth nothing.
No.
Get $10 out of the whole lot.
If you got that
maybe.
Princess Diana one and everyone was like, don't ever get rid of the Princess Diana one, it's going to be, what is it? No one gives a crap.
We'll have to look it up.
No one cares.
So I kind of get it. But the thing is, Beanie Babies were cute. These little boo-boos, that's not an innocent toy. Look at that thing. I mean, if I put that up on a shelf somewhere and somebody didn't know and Pap walked in, he's going to call an exorcist.
Well, things that are cute have changed over the years. If you see the stuff that's like in our girls' bedrooms, that's not stuff that we would have thought were cute when we were little. Things are changing.
Yeah.
Okay, heads are getting bigger, eyes are getting bigger in these toys.
Well, I don't know who decided these things were cute, but it's somebody who hadn't been out in the woods after dark. I can tell you that.
Or maybe they had and they said, man, I wish I could just hold that. They saw a Wendigo or a jackrabbit and they were like, man,
a little bit more confident.
Package that into.
This is like something the tooth fairy would put under your pillow if you didn't leave your tooth. It was like, here's your consequence for not leaving me a tooth. You get this instead.
Well, maybe that's how Kendall, because she has 2 missing teeth that's been out of her head for like 2 months. So she just keeps getting Labubus in place of money. But which I think she'd prefer. I think she would prefer Labubu over $20.
So it's been a global phenomenon, but they have officially arrived in West Virginia.
Yep.
I don't know about statewide when they first arrived, but I can tell you right here in Morgantown at the Thrifty Mountaineer, they arrived yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy down at Thrifty Mountaineer went and got a pallet.
And you had known it for an entire day, and you told me in the evening, and I was like, why the heck?
And Jeremy put it on there, and he's like, I don't really know what this thing is, but the whole world's talking about it. They're for sale. And he's selling them. They're little foo-foos, right?
Yes, and he makes it very clear. When you get to the store, there's a sign on the outside of the store, Labubus, but they're LaFufus for $20.
$20, that's a pretty good deal.
And we went in there and we made a cute little video about it of Kendall going and getting them. We went straight there, and she was very excited,
Was she excited
when she saw those boxes.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, the lady working there, Abby, she said that I think Jeremy went down originally to get 75, but he came back with 200. So if you want some Labubus, go get them.
All right. It's time to bring in an expert because the folks out there, the meemaws and the paps out there that have been getting questioned by their grandkids, they want to know the answers. So we're bringing in an expert who knows all the answers on all these. And we're proud to introduce, for the first time on this podcast, our daughter, Kendall. All right, Kendall, come on in. Okay, so here to answer our basic questions, we have Kendall. Kendall, let's take it right from the top.
Okay.
What the heck is a Labubu anyway? Is it like a species or something? Did it come from the woods? Did it come out of a lab?
I think it would come out of the lab, and I think it's just a really popular toy right now. But I think they're really cute and creepy at the same time, and I think they're very fun. And I think, wow.
And you have some to show us.
Yes, I do.
Let's go ahead and show them what a Labubu is.
So,
wow.
That's kind of a different type of one. But I have these from the macaron one. I have 4 of them. And
I think that they're adorable. What do you think?
Yeah. Now, these are technically LaFufu, right?
Yeah.
Yes, LaFufu. Can you tell us what that is exactly? What's a Labubu? What's a LaFufu?
Well, first, a LaFufu is like, it's like something that doesn't have the right amount of something.
So it's a fake Labubu.
Yes. But so Labubus usually have 9 teeth,
Okay.
and LaFufus, they can have 10, 8, or 9 sometimes, just to, I don't know, make it 9. Or they have like their nose is different in some way, and you have to like go on their foot.
Yeah, isn't there something special about the foot that's like a dead giveaway? You need like a black light
Yeah.
to tell them one of their feet.
Yeah, for example, this one, it has like, you probably can't even see, but it has like a little Labubu print on it, so that means it's fake. And its head twist is too.
So if their head twist, that's another dead
Yeah. So this one's head twist. This is the only one that doesn't, but it has 9 teeth. So I think it might be LaFufu, but it might be a Labubu.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, what's the names of these here?
This is green grape. And this one, it was like a fake box type, so it's like secret.
Yeah, just
what
called
it's
secret.
Yeah, this is lychee berry. This is, sesame bean.
That's sesame bean?
Yeah. And then this is sea salt coconut.
Oh, wow.
Very nice. And you have one more,
Yes.
but the baby has it.
Yeah.
and sleeping with it. And what's that one's name?
Toffee.
Toffee.
Toffee, yeah.
Nice. Very cool.
Okay, so what do you think? Are they nice? Do you think they would bite you? Because look at the teeth. Look at the mouth. Look at that. This is terrifying. This one's my favorite.
Yeah.
Green grape.
I like this one.
Do you think that they're evil? A lot of people are saying that they're evil.
Oh. Well, I think that they have a creepy outside, but they're really nice on the inside.
Let me ask you this. Do they talk or do they just stare into your soul?
Stare into your soul, definitely.
Yeah, that was the vibe I was getting.
Yeah, they just stare at you.
Okay, listen. One of the questions that we're getting a lot is from the older folks, the meemaws, paps out there. Their grandkids are asking them for it. And the paps and the meemaws are saying, I don't know what it is. How do you describe it? It's like a meemaw. Whenever she said, my granddaughter wants one. What do you say?
I would say a little mini figure that's like soft and you can kind of sleep with it.
Yeah. And so you can't miss it. It's ugly.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
So ugly that they're cute.
Yes.
That's their
Well,
thing.
they've taken over West Virginia now. They've hit the whole world by storm. But now they're in West Virginia at the Thrifty Mountaineer. So if you're looking for one here in Morgantown, Thrifty Mountaineer. And those are LaFufus.
Yeah, they're LaFufus.
And how much is a LaFufu at the Thrifty Mountaineer?
$20.
How much would the real Labubu version of it be?
60,
65,
65.
I believe.
65. But can you even get them right now? Aren't they sold out?
No,
They're always sold out.
always sold out. And we've been on the
Yeah.
list to
And
let us know when they're available.
Yeah.
And I haven't even
Get a
seen an email
notification.
from it yet.
Because like just when they're in stock, like they get out like automatically. It's crazy.
Okay, if a Labubu had a job in West Virginia, what would it do?
I don't know. Maybe it would. I think they'd be Starbucks workers.
Starbucks? That's probably correct.
They go to Starbucks and say, "Well,
I like that. That's probably
Almost
right.
having desserts and bakery.
yeah,
There you
Being a
go.
little barista there.
yeah,
That would be cute. So there's a collection of them. There's different collections.
Yes.
Like these are the macaron ones,
Yes.
exciting macaron, and
Yes.
then there's what else? Is there?
the pack just said Labubu on it, so I think that might be the original pack.
I don't know.
And then there's like the emotion one. I forget what that was called.
Have a seat.
Yes,
Then
have
the Coca-Cola one that was out.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was crazy for the.
Wait a second. These come in a mystery box. You don't even know which one you're going to get.
Right.
So you're telling me people are going to spend $80 on a gremlin with a lollipop and a mystery box and not even know what they're going to get?
Well, they're all cute. They have the same face expression, but
Yeah.
they're all cute.
And luckily, we haven't had the same one.
yeah,
twice.
we have 6 of these, and we didn't get a single. It's
Yeah.
very
Okay, would you trust one to babysit for you?
no.
What about Mothman? You think Mothman would get along with them?
I don't know. I feel like they'd be enemies.
I feel like you would own one.
Yeah.
I think you would want one.
Maybe.
Be a nice gift for him.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'd give them the emotion one.
What about this?
With clay.
Look
Man,
like.
you made that one yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, clay.
It's
Show the
not
camera
that-
that.
It's
Yeah.
not
Hold it
that.
up. Hold it
It's
up.
not that professional.
I think that's really good. I think you did a great job.
It got a
Mhm.
little chunk bitten out of it, but that's okay. Its head's kind of messed up, but it's fine. It's fine.
Well, which one do you think is the prettiest? Who's the cutie?
Well,
That's
I
the one
really,
say.
I mean, obviously.
I'm going with this one here.
That one. That one you
Cecil
can
Coco.
really tell is
Yeah.
you are deformed and
Hi.
you are ugly.
This one's my favorite.
That one's your favorite.
Yeah, Lychee Baby.
Yeah, which one's the prettiest then? That one?
Oh, with the
pink
body. With the body.
The body, the prettiest body.
This one. This
This
one.
one.
All right, show the
Best
camera.
body.
Now, which
So
one's
cute.
which one's the ugliest?
Well, we all have different opinions on
Look
who's
at this
ugly.
body.
Is that the ugliest one?
Look at this
That's your
body.
favorite one. That is the ugliest.
This one, but look at his face.
Yeah.
So cute.
Well, I mean, I think they're all
It is
ugly.
cute,
so.
but it's like
messed up.
messed up. Let's show 'em.
Yeah, but its body is
So this is what you're getting with the LaFufu. They're cute. They're extremely similar, but they're going to be shown differently, aren't they? They're gonna look different. You're gonna know what a LaFufu is, but who cares? You know, we're not experts on a LaFufu, Labubu, blah blah blah. But you like them, and that's all that matters. And who cares?
You're collecting them. Is there a certain number to collect them all?
I think there's.
Oh my gosh, there's hundreds.
Oh, there's hundreds.
Yeah, there has to be.
But like, isn't this a certain collection?
Yes.
Yes.
So
And you've got
I
5
think-
out of 6 or something like
Yeah, and then
that.
there's always one mystery one, and I think it's brown. I think it's dark brown.
Like,
And it's
Is
red.
that the one we don't have?
That's the one for have a seat.
Oh well, then we don't know what the macaron one is. Then.
Yeah.
The
Oh.
one that's upstairs is toffee. It's a light brown, but it's a dark brown. That is the mystery.
So there's certain ones that are super rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that'd be the dark brown.
I think it is the dark brown for this collection.
Okay. Well, we could probably just soak them in coffee beans and resell that thing on eBay for about $100,
I
right?
don't know. You being.
What are they going for on eBay these days? The real Labubus. I heard they're 80 plus, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hundreds,
I would think so.
depending on which.
All right. Final verdict.
Okay.
Is the Labubu cute or terrifying?
Oh.
Both?
I can't tell.
Let's see.
It has kind of a creepy face, but at the same time, it's so
Do
cute.
you have any fear at all that in the middle of the night these things will come alive and nibble on your toes?
No.
Well, that's good because I'm not sure I feel the same way.
Yeah, insert a picture of you sleeping with them right here.
Nice one. Well, Kendall, we thank you for your expertise and thank you for joining us on the podcast.
Of course.
And we hope to see you on here again real soon.
Say goodbye to the camera.
Bye. Get the boo-boos before they're sold out.
There you go.
That was good.
All right. Well, that was Kendall.
She's so proud.
She is so proud.
She
And
loves her
I'm happy for her.
LaFufus. And I don't want to hear anybody talking about her LaFufus. She loves them. Okay, on to the next.
All my rollies out there, they're excited for a new one, a new review. This time we got Almost Heaven Bakery right here in Morgantown.
Hmm.
You got it for me? No cheese.
They did not have cheese. So Almost Heaven, Desserts and Bakery in Cheat Lake. I go there every Tuesday and I always get a little treat. But I've always seen in a case where they have pepperoni rolls, but they only have pepperoni, or they have another one that is pepperoni with peppers and cheese.
Mm.
And I didn't know if you would like the peppers. Maybe I'll get you that one next time.
Yeah, we can try it.
But I got you just the plain pepperoni.
Mhm.
So what do you think?
All right. So to be fair to them, I was a little bit late on eating. It was a couple days past.
And it had been in the fridge.
Yep. But I put it in the microwave, heated it up.
Hmm.
So it's nice and warm again. And that bread softened right up in the microwave. And they had a lot of pepperoni in there, a thick amount of pepperoni, enough, and greasy pepperoni, enough to where when it was in the microwave, it got greasy again.
Mhm.
And the grease kind of soaked into the bread a little bit. It's kind of dripping even. Like, so that's good. Like 2 day
Alright.
old in the fridge and still be dripping grease when you warm it up.
Mhm.
You know,
That's
it's
how you
legit.
know?
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, that's a good sign. Not good for you, but it's a good
Yeah.
sign, right? And the bottom of it had that little crispiness to it,
Oh,
like
yeah. Mhm.
flakiness to it, like a biscuit almost.
Mhm.
It was flaking off a little bit, and I was like, "That's gonna be all right."
But you.
So here I go. I go to take a bite of it. Oh yeah, thick pepperoni, thick.
Okay.
That thing was filled up with pepperoni. And here's the best part. You know how I don't like them too bready. I don't like
Yes.
when you're eating a loaf of bread. Like,
And there's
I don't
one
want a loaf of bread
slice, Yeah.
that you stuck your pushed it down with your finger, a couple pieces of pepperoni to it. I want a pepperoni roll. I want the bread to cover my
To
pepperoni.
just hold the pepperoni in. That's all you want the bread
That's
to do.
basically what they
Just
did.
hold
That's
it in.
basically
for
what
me.
they did. It wasn't very thick bread, even when I tore it open. It wasn't very thick bread, thick pepperoni. So it was basically a pepperoni bowl. Pepperoni
Mm.
roll, it was pepperoni bowl.
Okay.
I liked it a lot. It was very good.
Mhm.
I give it. I'd like to try one fresher to give it a good opinion, but I'm gonna give that a solid 9.3.
Even without cheese on it, you give it a 9.3.
No, that's a 9.3. No, because I'm kind of giving it its own thing. Like I'm
Oh, okay.
understanding that it don't have cheese, so it wasn't trying.
Mhm.
It's like if it had a little bit of cheese and it wasn't enough,
Yeah.
that would be it's like a whole different scale.
Okay.
Like I'm doing a classic pepperoni roll, no cheese
Okay.
on that scale. Now if I was comparing it to something with cheese, obviously I like cheese. I'm gonna go with something with cheese, probably over something without.
Okay.
Or should I? I don't know. What do you think?
Just let it be its own.
Let it be its own thing. Now, I might
Next
have a
time I'll
million
get you the other
categories because we've got deep fried pepperoni rolls now that we've eaten. We might have one with peppers. We got some with cheese.
Store-bought.
You got
bags.
sticks. You've got ground. You've got slices. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna put them all together in one bowl and rate them because that's the only way.
All right.
Do they make one with cheese? That's what.
With peppers and cheese.
They don't make one with just cheese
No, it has peppers in it.
always, or was that just last week?
That's how it always is.
We need to find out for sure.
Okay.
If they have one with pepperoni and cheese, that's would be the one I officially rate. But as of right now, it was a good pepperoni roll.
Okay.
No cheese in it. If you truly can't get one with cheese and that's all they got, it was a good pepperoni roll, but I would have to dock off because I like cheese in it.
Okay.
So I'd give it an 8.5 in that case.
Yeah.
8.5.
I think everyone needs a good try. Almost Heaven always desserts. Yes.
Are the desserts really good?
Yes. Like people sell them in their restaurants and stuff, like their cheesecake and stuff. It's really good.
All right, there you go. Almost Heaven Bakery right here
Highly
in Morgantown,
recommend.
West Virginia.
And coffee too.
I saw the funniest thing today on Facebook. It was this meme about how West Virginians pronounce things. One of the things on there is something that I didn't know West Virginians mispronounced until today. I thought was the actual term. Truly, till today, till I read it, I said, that's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
I had to look at it. I'm like, that's not the real word for it. So here it is. I'm calling this the Appa-lingo of the week.
Okay.
Instead of, Appalachian, you get it. Appa-lingo.
Yes.
Okay. All right. This one's straight from the back bedroom of every West Virginia house.
Okay.
A Chester drawer. Chester drawer. Chester. Chester drawer. Also known as, a dresser. A lot of people call it a dresser. Chester drawer. Apparently it's called a chest of drawers.
Yeah.
A chest. OF drawers.
Yes.
That's what it said. I was like, are you sure about that?
I think I came upstairs from doing laundry and you just turned around and you're like, what's a chest of drawers? I was like, I think it's just like a dresser. And you're like, it's not Chester drawers?
I couldn't believe it. I don't know if I thought it was like a
certain
a brand of dresser or something. Yeah. And that people just kind of started calling that, like Q-tips is a brand, but and Band-Aid.
And Band-Aid, yeah.
So I thought it was like that. It was like everything's a Chester, every dresser is a Chester drawer. I never knew it was a chest of drawers. Yeah. It's one of those things. It's like, Mom, I can't find my birth certificate. And she'd say, well, go look under the NASCAR blanket in the Chester drawer. Right? I'm
sure it's kind of like Bramwell. It just rolls together.
Oh, it definitely. I don't know if it was named after some guy named Chester or something, or we just call it that. I mean, I feel like, anything is named after some dude named Chester. If your dresser's got a first name, you're going to put clothes in it. Yeah. You're more likely to.
Well, kind of maybe like chest of drawers, and that's kind of how we got dresser, because it kind of sounds like it could have happened that way. I need a chest of drawers, a dresser. Chester's a dresser.
Okay.
It's just kind of formed into that. Interesting.
Ghosts?
Labubu. Uh-oh.
Now, earlier when I was doing the Am I the Jackwagon, you said you had something similar you were going to surprise me with.
I do have something similar.
That's in the same spirit, same realm. But I don't know what it is. This is a surprise to me.
You don't know
what you got for us?
Okay, so I love reading Reddit's Am I the Jackwagons a lot. And I was just like, we're kind of into cryptids a little bit on this channel, some would say, Where's our Mothman right now? There he is. So anyway, I just thought that it would be fun to tell a little bit of Am I the Jackwagon Cryptid Edition. What do you think of that?
Yeah. So did you reach out to Mothman directly to get a story?
I have ways of doing these things, but I have a couple stories if you want to hear them.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is Am I the Jackwagon for causing a panic at a music festival when I was just trying to vibe with the lights? Posted by Red Eyed Realness. So who do you think that is?
Sounds like Mothman.
Yeah, it is. So, hey, I'm Mothman. Yes, that Mothman. Big wings, big eyes, big misunderstood energy, which is so true. Here's what happened. There was a music festival going on near the woods outside Point Pleasant. Not one of the major ones. Think less Coachella, more local EDM and suspicious food trucks. but they had lasers. And listen, I love lights. I see a strobe, I'm there. It's like catnip for me, okay? I'm not just trying to be dramatic, but lasers are basically my love language. Oh, now we know how to get them. So I fly in, not low, not fast, just like casually cruising above just casually cruising above the stage, enjoying the light show, doing a little midair sway. My wings caught a few spotlights. I might have reflected one beam directly into the DJ's face, but honestly, he needed to be humbled. Aren't DJs like kind of crazy these days? Like they're always just trying to make it about them when it's not. It's about the music. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, people started screaming. Some girl drops her glow stick and yells, "It's the government." Another guy throws a taco at me. Security starts chasing me with a flashlight. Rude. And suddenly everyone's filming me crying, saying harbinger, the harbinger of death,
Harbinger? Yeah,
harbinger of death has arrived, and that this is how the rapture starts. No one was injured, no property was damaged, but now I'm trending on TikTok with captions like, "When your rave gets interrupted by a of doom." Wait, when your rave gets interrupted by a winged omen of doom. Mothman just landed on the DJ booth. Hashtag end time vibes. So now I feel bad. I wasn't trying to be terrifying the crowd or anything. I just wanted to enjoy some lasers like a normal cryptid. Am I the jackwagon for flying into a music festival just to vibe and accidentally causing mass hysteria? And there's an edit. No, I didn't steal the girl's vape. It blew into the air. I caught it. That's called being athletic. So there must be something. So there's some comments. So let's see. Flatwoods Fab. So I know who that is. Not the Jackwagon. You were shimmering and they couldn't handle it. Honestly, if people are going to bring fog machines and neon into your zone, they should expect a surprise appearance. You're not the problem. The problem is their lack of stage presence.
Oh yeah, Braxy would say something like that.
Yeah, no, for real. Let's see. The Jersey Devil 420 says,
Whoa.
"You are the Jackwagon. You made it memorable, but nobody talks about the set list. Now everybody remembers this prophetic bat icon that flew mid-drop." That doesn't sound like a "you're the jackwagon" type of thing. Well, I guess
He
they're
was saying
saying
he
he
stole
ruined
the
the
thunder.
concert. Yeah. And then here we have Squatch and Relax. Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Bro, not the jackwagon, but also, what did you think was going to happen? You're a 7-foot flying legend with demon eyes and the emotional vibe of a haunted mixtape. Maybe give a heads up next time or wear something less apocalyptic. Still mad respect for catching the vape midair. That was clean. Okay.
That's hilarious.
That is good. You like that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got one more.
Okay. Another story?
Another story.
Oh, well, was Mothman the jackwagon or not?
I don't think he was a jackwagon. He has no social skills.
Yeah.
You know, so how is he supposed to know?
Anytime he's ever tried to talk to somebody, they've flipped out
Yeah.
and took off running
And he says that he has big misunderstood energy.
Yeah. He was trying to warn people about the bridge and they're like
Yeah.
scared, you know.
And is he always supposed to be hhiding no matter what? This is why he does hide. Because when he shows himself, everyone's like, "Oh, it's thin times."
I'm going to say not the jackwagon. Yeah, not the jackwagon.
Oh my gosh. I don't think he's a jackwagon. Okay. Here we have, am I the jackwagon for silently approaching a group of campers who were chanting my name in the woods? Posted by
Bigfoot, right?
Eyes in the Fog.
Bigfoot?
I don't think so. I am not known for explaining myself, but apparently the silent terror of Flatwoods needs to justify simply existing. Let me set the scene. A group of humans, young, loud, performative, entered my ridge just before midnight. Flashlights, cheap beer, one speaker playing some bass-heavy parody of horror movie music. They stood around a fire ring yelling things like, "Flatwoods Monster, show yourself, come haunt me, hot alien mom. Take me back to your ship, queen."
Oh, wow.
For 15 minutes, I said nothing. I let the tree speak for me, the stillness, the cold, the distant owl that left because he found them boring. But they kept chanting, mocking. One lit a cigar and said, "Bet she doesn't even exist." So I approached, not fast, not loud. I floated forward, shoulders high, gown gliding above the earth, eyes glowing faintly like twin stars on the edge of a storm. Like, how descriptive. I said nothing. I never do. That was enough. One camper fainted. Another ran straight into a tree. Somebody dropped their phone and screamed, "She's real, she's real, she's real," over and over until he hyperventilated. I vanished when the fear got boring. Now, of course, I'm being blamed. They said I traumatized them, that I waited until they were vulnerable, that I ruined the vibe. They called me malicious. So, am I the Jackwagon for simply answering their invitation with my presence? Edit. I've worn the same outfit since 1952 because it's timeless. Your Patagonia jacket won't age as well.
That's facts right there.
Yeah.
And I bet she got some comments, huh?
She did. So here's one from Crystals and Caffeine. You are the Jackwagon.
Oh.
You could have just not floated up like a haunted chandelier at 2 a.m. They were joking. You knew that. You didn't have to go full demon runway.
Is that supposed to be a cryptid?
I don't know. It says it's from Crystals and Caffeine. Oh, it's a human comment.
Oh. Okay.
Yep. It said this is a human comment. This one is not the Jackwagon. They literally stood in a haunted forest at midnight chanting your name like it was summoning, like they were summoning a spell, and then got mad when you showed up. It's like baking a cake and being shocked when it comes out of the oven.
Who said this?
It doesn't say.
Oh, okay.
They wanted fear until it actually arrived. No, I believe that. Red-eyed realness, Mothman. Not the Jackwagon, babe. You gave them exactly what they asked for. A memorable night, a supernatural thrill, and a glimpse of something bigger than themselves. They got scared. That's called respecting the atmosphere. Float on. Wow.
Wow. It almost sounds like Mothman and Braxy got a little something going.
I think
Maybe they're the next one to get caught at a Coldplay concert, especially with Mothman dropping in on music festivals. Better watch out.
Yeah.
Chris Martin will get them.
And here's one that is from Flashlight Dad, a human one. You are the Jackwagon. You didn't have to appear. You chose chaos. If you're really ancient and wise or whatever, act like it.
You better watch out.
Oh my gosh. That's funny. There's some more comments, but yeah.
That's the gist of it?
Yes, that's the gist of it.
So what's your verdict on that one?
I think that she's not the Jackwagon because they were like picking on her.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they were like, come out. If you're real, come out. Like, if you're literally asking for it, she just gave you what you want. That's just being kind.
They were asking for it.
If you're asking for it.
If anybody's the Jackwagon, it's them.
Yeah.
Braxy's innocent.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mothman and Braxy definitely, they was defending each other. They definitely got something going on.
Yeah, you know, just the West Virginia vibes alone, you know.
Yeah. Then the next one's to get busted. And besides, I thought people like spooky things these days.
Yeah.
With the whole Labubu craze going on, I thought that's what we were into.
Yeah,
so.
and they were playing scary music in the woods. And come on, people.
Come on. Wow, that was fun. I like that.
Yeah.
That was creative. Nice job.
What? Who did?
All right, let's do it again. Snail. Right. Is that what it is? Snail.
Yes.
All right.
Turkey.
I walked right into that.
I know. I can't believe you did that.
All right. We're about to close out. Before we do, a couple shout outs here. What I'm calling the Mountain Mailbox. The best comments we got this week.
I had some very nice
nice ones this week. Yeah.
Really nice messages.
People saying, love what you're doing, subscribing.
Yeah.
This one in particular, David Patterson says, hey guys, just moved here from Texas. Started watching your podcast before we moved in June. My family's originally from Barber and Logan counties. Although I haven't lived in West Virginia until now, it feels like home. I can see and appreciate your love for the state, and I share it. Thank you for taking the time to do the show. You feel like friends already. I look forward to meeting you and hopefully do a show together with you and my wife. Thanks again and blessings to you and your family. Love it. That's perfect.
That would be
That's what we're looking for right there.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, that was perfect. And that one just came in, like right before we started filming. Got a couple others here. You might be faster than a machine, but we have two of them. Someone said, a lot of people. This was about, this is about John Henry. This is about John Henry, and people are really kind of taking a low blow on John Henry here. Like it was supposed to be an inspiring story, and people are like, "Okay, he won, but how about a rematch?" Jonathan says he won. Okay, rematch in 5 minutes, knowing full well that my boy John Henry went down.
Yeah.
Then we've got Big Old Husk says, but you know what? He won, quoting me, but says, okay, let's try 2 out of 3 and see what happened. I said, bro, you know he dropped dead. Come on. This ain't fair. Maston said, SpongeBob did an episode based on this, actually. SpongeBob versus the Patty Gadget. So I said, respect to SpongeBob for that.
Okay.
This guy says, it's like because we were talking about AI too. We're talking about how this kind of paralleled modern time AI replacing. So John Henry was worried about automation replacing him, and he's like, I'm gonna show him. And now we got AI replacing people and still automation. So he says it's like a negative loop we're in now because no one works, no one has money. And when no one has any money, nobody can buy the products AI making. Makes no sense. Haha.
Agreed.
I agree with that one. It's hard to argue.
Mm-hmm.
George Beard says, you might be faster than the machine, but we have 2 of them.
What's that mean?
And has a little laugh emoji.
What's the 2 machines that he's
We have
talking
2 of
about?
them.
What does that mean?
I guess it's just saying like they'll just keep putting out machines. I
Oh,
guess,
okay.
Everybody's basically saying the machines are going to win. Like, so what are we going to do about it? This was about why West Virginia is the most haunted state, a different short we did. He says, after all the years, this is Basson, by the way. Basson, he responds to almost everything we put out. So top fan, love Basson. Shout out Basson. Keep going, buddy. After all these years in technology, you can still straight up disappear here in West Virginia. I know places no one would find me. I said creepy, but true. And he says, no worries, it'd be the good kind of lost.
Yeah.
Like that lost after you.
I know too, where people would never find me if I went.
Wolverine said, I used to visit the statue all the time when I was a kid with my family. It was sad when I learned some kids knocked it over years ago. Not sure if it's been put back yet or not. Cole Dunn said, man, that ticks me off if that's true, because I didn't get to see it, little gremlins. Ice Funk Dark. This was a nice comment. They said, this is so wholesome. This is talking about our last video, episode 30 reasons why we love West Virginia. Said, this is so wholesome. Love it. You guys have a new subscriber. Cheers.
Thank you.
Oh, Jennifer. Jennifer says, the Bluegrass Festival you need to hit is in South Branch Valley Bluegrass Festival in Romney.
Oh, Romney.
Only $5 a person to enter, thanks to the sponsors. 11 and under is free, runs all day and ends in a fireworks show. It's at the end of June every year. By the way, Romney may be the oldest town in West Virginia. Both Romney and Shepherdstown were established on the same day in 1762. So there's some debate about who's the oldest. So Jennifer sounds like she really knows what she's talking about. So she's somebody else that we're going to have to hit up and see what she knows about Romney.
Get in touch with
Sounds
us.
like she knows Romney pretty well, it sounds like. Comtech engineer said, you got to try the pepperoni rolls at Terra Cafe in Morgantown.
Oh,
I don't know if they have
easy.
there all the time, but they're delicious. And Terra is right here in Morgantown, so we can easily go try that. That can be our next Rollie-Review. So thanks, Comtech engineer. We'll definitely hit that.
We could go tomorrow. We can go to the river down there. We love going to the river. We'll go.
Suzanne said she's homesick for her hometown, New Martinsville. Said she lived there in the 50s and 60s. Born and raised in West Virginia, still love it. Miss the state, take me home country roads. Take me home country roads. That's the mailbox for today. That's basically the show. That's a wrap. So yeah, guys, like we said before, email us or comment. If you've got, it'd be kind of hard to comment maybe, the Am I the Jackwagon? That's probably an email. That's probably an email.
Yeah, we'll leave it. Yeah.
Almost 7 always us at gmail.com. Also, if you want to be on the show, you can hit us up on that email as well. Tell us a little bit about where you're from and all that, what county you represent, what you be talking about. We love reading the comments. They're fun. We're going to feature them on this Mountaineer mailbag more often. So that's fun. If you got recommendations for pepperoni rolls, what was it? The Appa-lingo, word of the week, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
But we appreciate what you guys are doing by commenting, supporting, liking our stuff, and just interacting with us. Because we feel like we're building a real West Virginia podcast here, and we couldn't do it without you. So all you guys supporting us out there is really making us what it is. And it makes it fun for us. It makes us want to do it.
Yeah.
And we'll have fun. And it's because of you. You're building something here. You're building something with us. So we appreciate you. And if you haven't already, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I think it's right here, maybe.
You think it?
I think it's here. If you're at the end of the video, it's right here, subscribe button. And we'll catch you on the next one. You got anything else?
I don't think so. Like, subscribe, share.
If you're listening on a podcast service and not YouTube, then you probably didn't see me pointing. But you can go ahead and give a 5-star review. 5 stars only.
5 stars only. Nice reviews only.
That's right. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Thanks.
Bye.